This chapter is over an hour and 16 minutes long, but I do think it's interesting as speculation. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I won't put a whole bunch of comments on it, but I will point out things that are similar so that maybe it might make some sense. But there won't be any other comments. Okay. Anyway, Kolbrin Bible, Book 5, Chapter 34. It seems to cover the whole 18th dynasty. And the 18th dynasty is classified as the first dynasty of the New Kingdom period. It boasts several of Egypt's most famous pharaohs, including Tutankhamun, the Thutmose dynasty for the 4 pharaohs named Thutmose. Its famous pharaohs of that dynasty include Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, his queen Nefertiti, and then there was King Nefertiti, which I assume they believe is the iconic Queen Nefertiti. MAN 3430. While he was still a child and yet at nurse, the young woman who tended him at night took a man in lust, without attending to her purification. Therefore, when she came back nigh unto the sleeping prince, she broke the protective wall about his sleeping place. Thus, a formless one came up from out of its lair beside the flaming lake and entered the bedchamber. Because the young woman was as she was, it could not be seen by her. It was a formless, flowing thing that spread itself out in the darkness to slink across the floor. Its fluted snout was in the midst of a face twisted backwards like all its kind. It raised an awful mouth up to kiss the sleeping child, and the child was stricken. MAN 3431. In the morning, the child's body was consumed with an inner fire lit the night before, and the breath of life struggled against the occupying demon to enter the body. In those days, there lived a great physician named, and he drew out the demon with things of power, and doused the fire with impregnated water. None but the greatest of physicians could have released a tongue from the grip of the demon, yet this was done by Mahau. MAN 3432. Perhaps it is well to give a fuller account of this pharaoh, not as a matter of history, for this I am not competent to record, but to show what can happen when those unqualified seek to reveal the light, also the perils that can attend such folly.